Hi everyone, I'm LadyManateeG and this is a speed build video of an off-the-grid house that I built for Ninni's eco-friendly challenge. The speed build is just for the interior part because I wasn't filming yet when I built the outside, so it's not going to be a very long video. At first, when I started building, I wasn't sure what I was going to make, but then as I went on, I started liking the results, so I decided to film at least the furnishing and the decorating for the inside. The challenge this was for was started by Ninni. I hope I'm pronouncing it correctly. You can find her on Twitter if you don't know her yet. Check the description of the video for more details about that. The challenge ends on the 3rd of August, so at the moment there are still a few days left if you'd like to participate. This challenge involved the creation of an eco-friendly building with a theme that could be chosen among 4 options. The options were vertical forest, salvage parts, prefab modern or a shipping container. I went for the salvage part theme. So I built a house that looks like it's been built with different scrap pieces, materials and recycled objects. I went with a pretty small build. The size limit for the challenge was a 40 by 30 lot and I used a 30 by 20. I created this house with a main building that has a living area, bathroom and a little greenhouse room, and a separate smaller building for the bedroom. I also placed the toilet in a small outhouse to give the lot an even rougher look. Outside I created different garden areas, a pond and a corner to manually wash and hang clothes. Even though I would like to point out again that with the off-the-grid trait, the washing tub is a bit boggy. I don't think they've fixed it yet, but hopefully they will. I used ruined metal and wood textures for the walls and the floors and used different metal and glass roof pieces. At the end of the speed build you'll see some better views of the exterior. On top of part of the buildings I actually created little gardens instead of covering them completely with roofs. I added so many plants both outside and inside, even more than I normally do, but that was really fun to decorate like that. I wanted to give the impression that the Sims who live here are mostly living off the land, so growing plants and using old or second-hand items that they found. I used a lot of the new plants and decorations that were added with the last patch. They can be accessed with the new cheat. If you haven't tried that yet, basically to access these items you need to open the console with Ctrl, Shift and C. Then type bb.showHiddenObjects and press enter. Then again in the console type bb.showLiveEditObjects and press enter again. The second one is the new cheat that was added with the patch. Now in the search input in buy mode, if you type debug, you should see a list of entries with the debug name between asterisks. And if you click on one of them, it doesn't matter which one, you will see the new scenery items. I've been enjoying using all these new items and I'm not even sure I've seen all of them yet. Some of them are great for decorating, especially for gardens and exterior areas. There are a lot of plants, rocks and other interesting elements. By the way, inside the house for the furniture I mostly used mismatching elements. Like different chairs for the table near the kitchen and different couches or benches and different rugs to give the impression of items that have been collected from different places. And I also cluttered every room with plants, as I was saying. For the lighting I used a lot of candles because this is an off-the-grid build, so most lights and other items that would require electricity don't work. I actually added some light strips outside for decorations and I'm not sure if they would lit up or not, because technically they're made with light bulbs, but I think that the item was under decorations rather than under lights, so I'm not sure. I think the off-the-grid gameplay should be improved, maybe by adding functional solar panels or a small power generator that Sims could use to have a bit of power in these lots. I think it could be fun then if Sims had to deal with situations like the generator breaking down and then having to repair it to have the power back. I think this could be very fun as well for like a bunker build and gameplay, of course. It could add a bit more of excitement to the off-the-grid trait. Okay, I think this is it for now. The building is available on the gallery. My ID there is LadyManateeG, but as usual you'll find all the information in the description. Thank you very much for watching. Have a nice day.